Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What is up,
Boys.
pasta boys?
Ooh, we're both pasta boys. If I was a pasta, what kind of pasta would I be?
Are you asking us? Or are you
Maybe.
rigatoni?
That was the first one I thought of, too.
Rigatoni?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're the pasta. You're a pasta pal, and me and Joe are the rigatoni rascals.
Well, no, I was saying you're
Oh,
rigatoni.
damn it.
He's like, don't rope
shape.
me into this.
I think I'm more of a rotini.
Oh, a little spiral
A
action.
little spirally.
Okay,
Which one is rigatoni? I don't even know what shape that is.
It's just like a tube, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of
like a ridged-
mostaccioli-esque.
Ridged
like-
tube.
Yeah, there's ridges. I think mostaccioli is different in that it has, like, it's like kind of cut at an
Angular,
angle. Yeah.
like penne.
Mm-hmm. Whereas
Could
rigatoni
be a
is
penne.
ridged, but flat cut.
Yeah. It's a tube, man.
You're just a tube.
A ridged tube.
Oh, okay, those ones.
Yeah.
They're accurately describing.
Yeah, they're
Your
little.
pasta?
It's like a if you cut it's like a wide straw cut up
Mm-hmm.
that has
Okay. Yeah.
ridges.
Yeah.
Because I thought
Ribbed.
maybe because there's that other one that's like really big. Okay, you fill.
The like jumbo shell.
Yeah.
Oh, delicious.
Like, are those cannelloni? Is that what that is?
I don't know. I mean, at the store, they literally just say jumbo shells on the.
Shell. Well, no, those are shells. Shells are shells. I
Shells
meant,
are
like,
shells.
The big tube that you fill.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They should just call them what they're shaped. This is a big tube. You want a
Big
small tube or large tube?
What size and shape of tube?
We got medium, small, large tube, and we got macaroni.
I think I do prefer like a tubed pasta because you can get, the sauce just all up in it. It's more of a vessel that way.
Yeah. Relatedly, how do you feel about like Kraft mac and cheese shapes? Like the shapes boxes like SpongeBob or Power Rangers or whatever.
I mean, I think I lean away from those.
Mm-hmm.
I also don't get Kraft macaroni and cheese anymore. I also stray away from that.
Wow, canceled.
Well, if I'm gonna get like a store bought
box mac and cheese.
a box mac and cheese,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go for one that has. I'm a liquid cheese guy,
Okay.
not a powdered cheese guy.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, okay.
So I'll
like
either
Velveeta.
I generally won't. I mean, if in a pinch, I'd get a Velveeta,
Mhm.
but I generally go for like an Annie's.
Mm-hmm.
But Annie's, okay. There's an Annie's that exists that has liquid cheese.
Yes,
So you definitely get Annie's, but it's box. It's
With
powdered.
powdered
yeah,
cheese.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'll
That's what I've
go.
seen.
I'll go boxed Annie's with the liquid cheese.
Okay.
And what shape is that?
I think it's just regular.
Just regular, not the
Just
bunnies.
like little shells.
Yeah, it's little shells, or it's either
Like elbow mac.
it's either macaroni or it's
right.
like shells.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people don't like the shapes.
I feel like
You're a big shape guy, Joe?
I'm kind of a big shape guy.
I think it's fun.
Mm.
I think
I-
I'm a
Depends on the
spaghetti-o shape guy, but not a mac shape guy.
Okay. I like the Mac shape because, well, I should start with the reason people don't like the Mac shapes is because they cook inconsistently because they're made to
Oh.
look like a fucking cartoon.
They do cook
There
inconsistently.
you got some like more al dente parts in the middle and then like overcooked parts on the outside. I get it. But if you're a maniac like me and likes it all kind of al dente anyway, just
Yeah.
chunking through it, the plus of the shapes is that you get like little bits of like the cheese powder kind of like stuck in
Just
some
like
of the
into
crevasses,
shapes. Yeah.
and the nooks and crannies, and like that's kind of a fun treat.
It's like the waffle of noodles.
Mm-hmm.
Are you just not like stirring your mac very well? Is that?
Yeah, you can solve this if you just stir, or you just throw it all in and
Just
let
like
nature have at
just
it.
like an animal.
Yeah, I feel like I do a thorough stir. So it's not really an issue, but the shapes are just fun.
Well, some people even will
The shapes are fun.
with the powder, which I understand. Like you like the liquid because then it's all fully mixed, but
Yeah.
With the powder,
Yeah, that's just me being lazy, really. for the
like
most part.
you cook the noodles, you strain it, and then while the noodles are in the strainer, you put the powder and the milk and the butter in the pot, and then whisk it all up so that it's all real smooth, and then you put the noodles back in.
Yeah.
Then you can make sure it's smooth. But me, no, give me some chunkies.
You just kind of shake the pot a little bit and then toss the noodles back in. Whatever happens.
Toss a little bit of that powder in my mouth.
And you save a little bit to like sprinkle on top.
You do like the cinnamon challenge, but with the cheese powder.
Cheese powder.
Just a spoonful of cheese powder.
My mom used to cook Kraft mac and cheese with like way too much milk, so it'd be kind of like soupy.
One of my parents did that too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
It was a little bit of milk. You know, some people don't like because a lot of them say
milk.
like water or milk.
Water. What?
Yeah, a lot of them say like water or milk.
Oh.
You gotta use milk, right? And
You gotta
just
use
a
milk.
tub of butter.
But like if you use like the recommended amount of milk, it's like a nice like cheese sauce consistency. But the way my mom made it was like soup. Not soup that you couldn't like. It wasn't swimming in there, but
Cheese soup.
It was like
a cheese stew.
Floating.
It was wet.
It was very wet.
It was
Yeah.
wet.
It was a wet.
Okay.
It wasn't creamy. It was wet.
Yeah, it was a wet
Yeah,
cheese
I don't
sauce.
think pasta should be wet.
It was only like when I was an adult that I figured out that like when you do it by the directions, it comes out exactly like you want it.
How did your mom?
Sure.
I mean, this was a whole new thing, but how did your mom make like tuna?
Like a tuna salad.
Like a tuna salad with like mayonnaise? Like, did
Yes.
she put in way too much mayonnaise and then it was like, you know, it wouldn't like hold its shape really? It would like ooze out.
I think it was also wet too, but I think a complication with that is that she's also putting
She put milk in your tuna?
No, crushed pineapple,
Mm.
which I think adds to the wetness.
Yeah, I mean, that pineapple juice is going to add to the wetness.
Tuna
Mhm.
pasta. That's
No,
interesting.
to the just tuna salad,
Just
not,
tuna salad.
not
tuna-
pasta tuna salad, like not a tuna casserole.
Oh, okay.
I just was thinking because that's another thing that like a mom
Still,
would
though.
make for a kid.
Mhm.
Would they had to put like some sort of cream liquid in?
Is your mom just trying to sneak in? Were you like not drinking enough milk? You're not
I
not
probably
doing dairy.
wasn't.
You're like not doing enough fruits. Just trying to get cram all these things into your
No,
meals.
I still don't really like dairy or fruits.
There you go. Or maybe that's why.
Yeah. Too much milk in my mouth.
Joe just thinks all dairy and fruits are just really wet.
Yeah, my favorite parts of the mac and cheese are the Vienna sausage. You guys put Vienna sausage in your mac and cheese?
Oh, I mean,
No.
We got
I
a step too far.
Sounds great.
no, I mess with a hot dog in my
Oh, for sure.
in the
Oh,
mac
for
and
sure.
cheese.
Yeah.
Have you guys done so this is what my wife this is what Michelle does is she'll throw like at the end she'll throw a thing of like or at some point she throw a thing of frozen peas in there so that like when it's like all done they're all heated through and like then you got mac and cheese and peas.
I've messed with that. I've messed with that before. Not a staple.
Yeah, we don't do it all the time, but
Mhm.
it's pretty
I've
tasty.
had that before.
Throw
I think
some sriracha in there.
I think someone has made that for me before, and it was good. But I've also thrown tuna in my mac and cheese, just
Tuna
regular,
mac.
not like a tuna salad. Just
yeah,
tuna.
yeah, just regular tuna.
Tuna mac. It's really
Alright.
good.
All right.
So
think
hot
I've done
dogs,
that.
tuna,
Hot dogs, tuna, sometimes just
peas
like
is good.
ground beef.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, but like that, I'm like, you know, that means you got to cook it.
You got to cook it. That's not it's a separate
True.
thing.
True.
I mean, I'm already making like instant mac basically. And, you know,
Yeah, but like
I clearly don't want to cook.
I feel like cooking a pound of ground beef like on your stove takes as long as like
Boiling
boiling water and cooking pasta for less time.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Well, next time I make mac and cheese.
Unless you just really just want to like sit and let it all happen.
I'm getting sad to know that I like probably have like mac and cheese like once a year at this point in my life. Like it's very rare that I
Missing
have
out. I had mac and cheese today.
Wow.
it. Nice.
Is that how we started talking about this? I have no idea how we started talking about
No.
this.
I
You
asked
guys are pasta shapes.
I asked
We have pasta
what
shapes.
type of pasta I would be,
Rigatoni.
and we
Also,
said the last 15
The correct
minutes.
answer is shells because it takes in all the mac and cheese. in its little shell.
It is good. It's like a
I like-
hermit crab cheese.
Because you do get that shape effect. You get the powder in
and
there.
then,
mixes
and then
in.
you bite into it, and it squishes all the cheese out of the shell into your mouth.
The correct is lasagna noodle.
Lasagna and cheese.
I had a trophy pasta. Have you heard of this? I think that's how you say it. It's TROFIE. It's like a thick, tight spiral. Never heard of it before. It's delicious. That trophy pesto.
I'm into it. We have this like podcast pasta.
What?
It's the name of the shape is cascatelli, but like there was this podcast, I guess, that they were trying to determine like the best pasta shape, and then they engineered like a new pasta shape that is supposed to like hold sauce and like be forkable and have like a good mouthfeel.
Huh.
And it's like it's hard to describe the shape. They're kind of like it looks like a slug, to be honest. It's
Ew.
like kind of a bug. But like because it's got like ridges in it, it does hold some sauce.
Sure.
And it is like forkable, which like the shells are like good, but like kind of got to spoon the shells.
That's true. Huh.
Very interesting. Very
Speaking
interesting.
of podcasts,
Do you want to do it? Do you want to ask Joe the question?
We on a podcast?
hey Joe, what is this pasta podcast? What is our shell that we're gonna invent?
We take a TV show and watch the first and the last episode and nothing in between. And then we rave about the show. We love the show every week.
Yep.
It's always a good show.
Never not a good show.
Never not a good show. And then we talk about the merits of seeing the beginning and end of something with nothing in the middle.
I sing the praises of those merits.
It's always the best way to dive into something.
Yeah.
I was like, do you not agree? Were you thinking of whether or not you agreed on that statement?
I feel like I was trying to think honestly, like, have I liked even 50% of the shows that we've watched?
That'd be pretty good. I mean, that'd be
Batting
amazing.
500? That's incredible. I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Say 20%.
Ooh, okay.
I've watched like 14% of them.
Yeah, go back and listen to our 2-hour-long episode about it.
Episode 300.
Woo!
Because we watched episode 300 where we watched 285 shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You picked a show today.
I did. Was pretty excited this like spring about all the shows that were ending and all the potential that we could do. I feel like we've done a couple. We did Barry.
Yep.
That had just ended. Were there other ones? I feel like there was.
There were other ones that we mentioned, but I don't know that
We haven't done them yet. You talked about doing
Maisel and
Succession.
and-
We're gonna
yeah.
do Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Oh, all right.
Have you guys heard of this?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh,
Okay.
I've seen maybe the first like 5 episodes or so.
Okay. Nice.
I think Claire's seen. I think she might be up to date except for the last season or something.
Okay.
Am I mistaken that it's created by the person who did Gilmore Girls?
Oh, well, I believe it's Amy Sherman Palladino. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
For both of those, it is Amy,
EP
and it
EP
also
of
she's
Gilmore
the
Girls.
person who did Gilmore Girls.
So yeah, from what I remember of the show, that it has some of that like
It's got a Gilmore feel.
Gilmore feel, real snappy dialogue, real funny.
Real snappy. Yeah.
Everybody
Rachel
like, talks like
Brosnahan
that.
talks pretty quick.
Yeah, everyone talks quick and snappy and is clever.
Yeah. For some reason, I feel like this setting makes more sense for that because it's in like New York and everything's fast paced and it's a period piece.
I'm Miss Maisel, see?
Yeah. There's a lot of cigarettes hanging out of mouths.
The like kind of, I don't know, title card or whatever that says The Marvelous Miss Maisel, at least on Wikipedia, kind of gives me a I Dream of Jeannie feel.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
With the artwork.
I think that's part of the like period.
Like it's
It's-
revealed in season 6 that she's a genie.
Oh, okay.
That's why she's marvelous.
So you said period. So I don't even know when this takes place. Then I don't know anything about this show. I know nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen a commercial for this show.
Really? Do you not watch anything on Amazon Prime ever?
Yeah, because they really pushed it on Amazon.
No, not really.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Honestly, I watched The Boys,
Yeah.
and they're probably not telling me to watch.
Yeah, very low overlap between the boys.
Like,
What are
and,
they showing you to watch when you
Maisel.
watch The Boys? Like the Jack Clancy? What's
Yeah, yeah.
What's
Jim
that-
from The
that's-
Office?
The one that Jim's in.
That's either over or ending. Maybe it's just the final season right now.
Probably that and like Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
Are those not the same?
Is that is he Jack
those
Reacher
different
now?
things?
No,
Because Jack
I don't
Reacher,
think so. I think it's Tom Cruise, right?
yeah, but there's
But
like
there's a show now.
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
somebody else. You know, they're just trying to show you. They just want you to watch bro shows. If you're,
Yeah.
Sure, bros.
and so I always think of when everyone that says like I've heard the name of the show throughout its run. By the way, 2017, March 17th, 2017 to May 26th, 2023.
Mm-hmm.
So just ended a month ago, month and a half. 5 seasons, 43 episodes.
Yeah.
And then it's on HBO or Amazon Prime. We just said
Amazon Prime.
it. I always think of like what is that like it's like the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, so then it makes me think of the Fantastic Mr. Fox,
Mm.
which is
Sure. The Wes Anderson, like claymation. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
It's some sort of stop motion.
I
movie.
just because I think
Stop
it's like
motion,
marvelous
yeah.
and I think of fantastic. It's just
Mhm.
like a lot of words in a title, and so I
Mhm.
think of that. And I've also never seen the Fantastic Mr. Fox either.
Really?
Um,
Oh, it's
I have not.
phenomenal.
and there's some
George
other,
Clooney.
and then there's some other show that I also think of that I can't remember the name of right now. But it doesn't have anything to do. I'm just word association. That's
Yeah.
all I have for this show.
Like
Sure.
it makes me think of like Miss Marvel. Isn't that a show?
That's a movie.
That's a movie.
That's a movie. Yeah.
It's one of those comic book movies.
Hmm.
Other people in this show that I know? Tony
Yes.
Shalhoub,
Yeah. Monk himself.
Monk himself, and then you said, Jane Lynch. She's in it.
Jane Lynch is a recurring character.
I don't remember seeing her. Maybe she comes in later.
You would know Alex Borstein.
That's the like assistant or whatever, right?
She, yeah.
Is she in
She voices
Well,
Lois Griffin.
I'll let
She's
you-
Lois Griffin.
I was gonna say I'll let you continue to tell me what
Yeah,
I would recognize.
she's
her
the
from.
voice of Lois Griffin, and
Okay.
and like if you were to hear her voice for a while, you'd be like, "Why do I know that voice?" Because she's been Lois for many years. And then Rachel Brosnahan, who, I think the only other thing I've seen her in is House of Cards.
I mean, so as someone who's never seen this show, I'm looking at the I Dream of Jeannie-esque like like banner art basically for this. This show is going to be about a housewife with superpowers.
Sure hope so.
In like 1973. What you said period piece, so I guess the time,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
What do you think her power would be?
Probably she's read minds.
Cool.
She's like Jean Grey,
It's one of my favorites.
but like not fighting crime or doing anything. She's
That's
read
high
minds.
praise. Jean Grey. Phoenix herself.
Well, no, that's a different iteration. I'm regular Jean Grey.
Good Gene.
All right.
depending on what universe we're talking about, Jean Grey. The Phoenix is like an alien, right?
Yeah, it's like an alien entity that's kind of commandeered.
Yeah.
Jean Grey. True.
That's
That's not what this is about. by the
okay.
way.
Yeah. So I mean, genre is comedy, drama, and period drama.
Yeah.
So it's a period piece. When does it take place? Will you tell me before we start?
I'm going to say it's like just post World War II kind of a thing.
Yeah, I was gonna guess 50s.
That's my guess. Yeah.
50s. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, so is she marvelous because she's like a woman with a voice? because I feel like being a
That's
woman
her
in
superpower.
I feel like being a woman in 1950s probably wasn't very great.
yeah.
This is in America.
It is in America. I will spoil that for you.
I see it's in New York. So
My only other thing about this that I should say up front is that I've seen every episode of this except for the finale.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
And I've been watching it with Michelle this whole time.
She
does
pissed?
not know that I'm about to watch this.
So you
I made
have
a
5
call.
days to
I
like
made a call
pretend to watch it with her.
Yeah. What are you gonna
and
do?
then hope that she doesn't put it together. That
Does
she
she-
doesn't listen to this immediately.
I say, does she listen week to week or?
I don't know if she pays enough attention. So let's gloss over that. And let's change the subject. So maybe
Let's keep talking
there's a
about
good
Let's keep rolling.
chance that she's doesn't even notice. Yeah, pretty good stuff. There's some other stuff, but I think I'll save it until after we've seen this first.
How long are these eps?
They're, it's a, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a drama that's, that you're paying for, so they're close to an hour.
Okay.
I think
It's
the
a streaming hour, so it's like
streaming hour.
So
It's like 52 minutes.
True hour.
okay.
About 52.
Well, the first episode is just called Pilot. It debuted on March 17th, 2017. Joe, it's 56 minutes, if you were wondering. And the IMDb rating is 8.6, so that's pretty fun.
Good. Pretty good.
So let's just cut to it, huh? We'll be back after the pilot. Joe, you ready?
I'm ready.
And we're back. We're done with the first episode of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It was just called Pilot. Do you have a write-up, Jimmy?
Marvelous Pilot.
Sort of.
In 1958, New York City, Miriam Midge Maisel is a young, affluent Jewish American. Joel, Midge's husband of 4 years, works at his uncle's plastics company while she raises her 2 children. Midge facilitates her untalented husband's weekly stand-up comedy routine at the Gaslight Cafe, unaware he wants to be a professional comic. After a particularly dismal performance, Joel upends their idyllic life by leaving Midge for his secretary, Penny Pan. Midge drunkenly returns to the Gaslight in her nightgown. In a spontaneous, profanity-laced rant, she unloads her misery, giving a hilarious performance. After baring her breasts, Midge lands in a police car with comedian Lenny Bruce, who was arrested for using obscene language in his act. Gaslight manager Susie Meyerson, recognizing Midge's natural talent, bails her out of jail. The next morning, Midge bails out Lenny Bruce. Those are things that happened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Other things happened as well.
That's true. First, though, I will say I'm the one that never saw this.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you have seen this episode already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I liked it.
Okay, nice.
I'll be honest, I think it's 57 minutes long. I think for the first 20 minutes, I thought, I don't think I like this. But I feel
Yeah.
like something has to happen,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I have to wait until that happens before I decide that I don't like it.
sure.
And I waited, and I liked it.
I think that's fair. I think the first third is it's really setting the New York time period scene.
Mm-hmm.
It does a good job because without all of that, her set at the end probably wouldn't have landed as well as it did because we had to learn the thoughts and feelings and her ins and outs
Mm-hmm.
before we did that. So it was all necessary. And now that it's there's okay, I get what's happening now. Or, I get that
Yeah.
her husband left her and now she is going to follow his dream because she's good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That seems like a fun thing. Let's move on to episode 2.
So the ins and outs is that she's a woman in the still assume 50s. Did that say that?
It said
I just
58.
58.
58, late 50s.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's doing things that we would think are insane as 3 males. Like she's measuring every part of herself, and her friend Imogene is documenting it for her. And
Yeah, she measures herself every day.
every day for 10 years.
Like ankles, calves,
Yeah.
then hips, waist, bust.
All all the things that you do.
Mm-hmm.
She also gets up after her husband goes to bed to do this whole night care routine, then cracks the like shade of the window so that it wakes her up before his alarm goes off, so that she can take out her curlers and take off her mask and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Bonkers stuff.
Which, like, I'm sure some of
Bonkers.
that stuff probably for sure was thing. Maybe not to that degree, or maybe, like, you know.
Yeah, because in the show he goes to sleep, and then when he's asleep, she goes and does this whole like nighttime routine, and then she like gets rid of all of that before he wakes up, and then when he wakes up with the alarm,
unaware.
yeah, she pretends like, oh, I was just sleeping this whole time.
Right, right.
Like, so not just that she's doing all this extra work, but that she's making it look yeah, she's making it look seamless to him.
Illusion of perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Yikes. It's terrifying. Terrifying. I'm so sorry. Anyone who feels like they need to do that from some societal pressure.
That's what I do.
That's why you look the way you do.
You do have. You've never not had perfect hair.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is how I wake up.
You're born like that.
My skin is immaculate.
Mm.
Brag about it.
Yeah. So the whole part of this like opening is that she is giving a speech at her own wedding, which is not a common thing. Maybe especially not for a bride in the late 50s or the whenever 50s. Mid 50s, I guess.
It would be like 1954.
But so that right off the bat is like, oh, like she likes to be up in front of a crowd.
She's comfortable.
She's not like telling jokes, but she's like talking about how they met and stuff. And then with like while she's talking, we're also seeing like clips of what kind of really happened. And at one point she says that that Joel had taken her to like see poetry and shit, you know, high class stuff. But then the clip is of them at a burlesque show, which is emceed by Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah,
which is amazing. But they're there because like after like the burlesque show is a comedian, Lenny Bruce. So we kind of get that glimpse into that Joel's super into that. And then is there something else that happens before?
I mean, not really. Then we see like her doing her crazy like wife stuff. I guess we do realize side plot that at her wedding they pissed off the rabbi because she at the end of her speech she said there was shrimp in the grits or something.
Egg rolls.
In the egg rolls. And it seems to be a Jewish no-no.
And her father Abe Weissman is Tony Shalhoub is arguing with some other wedding guest about, does the Bible actually say
Yeah,
does the Hebrew scripture
It did
actually
say
say shrimp specifically?
And so there's all that. So because the other side thing in the current day of 1958 is that they finally landed the rabbi to come to their house for Yom Kippur.
Yep.
The next day, so they're gonna have like 30 people over.
Yep.
And so, but then they go, her and it's just for the most part. Then it's just kind of her and Joel going to the comedy club.
The Gaslight.
Or like, you know, seeing what she does to prepare for it, and then she like schmoozes the dude that like works there to get Joel like a better thing, and she like takes notes and like is doing all this stuff and is super involved, but she's still like I think one of the bigger things is that she just thinks it's like this is a couple thing that we do, like this this is like your like passion, your hobby, you love this, and so she just goes with her husband because like she's the perfect wife basically. And then he goes on the second night we get there because it's his friends are there, and he's supposed to go on, and she gets him a time slot, and he goes and he just bombs because he basically just tries to like ad lib a little bit.
Yeah, at her suggestion, because she found out that the previous night he had just done a Bob Newhart bit, and she found that out because he was doing it on TV.
Yeah, Bob Newhart was.
And she was like pretty upset about that. Like her husband has not been writing his own material.
Could you imagine going to like an open mic night and then hearing someone just like do Dane Cook or something like that?
I would kind of laugh.
Okay, that was a bad example.
Because you would know it.
Yeah, Joe, would
This
you
guy's doing covers? That's
imagine?
hilarious.
Yeah, doing Okay, shoot. Well, I created something great.
A new niche.
Or like someone went up and did the new John Mulaney and like special on Netflix.
Yeah.
Like when I went
Sure,
to rehab,
Sure.
So it's interesting. I don't know if that was necessarily potentially true back then or whatever, but
Probably.
I would be like,
Probably, really. Yeah, right? Because it's like we don't have internet back then, so it's harder to know.
Yeah.
Like there's less stuff that everybody's seen. Like there's just no way to know.
Mm-hmm.
life is generally just a little bit more sadder, so there's not much more to joke about.
Yeah.
So they have to
Yeah,
steal
people
things
for
here.
sure still do that. They just get caught now.
Crazy if that would be a normal thing. If that is a normal thing,
Now you just use
gotta
Chat
be
GPT to write your bit, your tight 5.
So I'm reading it right now. That would be a dirt bag thing to do. Says Chat GPT.
A dirt thing bag. Got to work on that algorithm.
Just
Well, I just gotta
quite-
read better. So he bombs basically,
Yeah.
and then when they get home, he is packing her suitcase with clothes because he's like, I don't want this life. I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
And then she finds out he's Stupen, his secretary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, at first I was like, really just like leaving this marriage because he like had a bad night at the club. But then,
I mean,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, it seemed a little like boo hoo hoo, like woe is me.
Yeah.
A
But then
little.
like
It seemed a lot like that.
And
he
then
mentions
like-
the stuff about the secretary, and then it's like, okay, well then it's just like this is the last straw, and he's really like
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of done with this. He's got a little bit of like a midlife crisis thing going on where it's like he's got a high powered businessy job, but like he doesn't like it. He wants to do something else. He wants to do comedy.
I'm glad he's not the main character because it's like, oh great, I'm just gonna watch a TV show about me.
Do you guys recognize him at all?
No.
I think the only other thing I've ever seen him in is he's in like a few episodes of The Walking Dead, where
Oh, okay.
he's in like is early on, and he's in like a rival group or something, and they capture him, and he's just kind of dragged along for a few episodes, and he's trying to talk his way into like being in the group, but I think he gets shot or something.
Oh, well then,
Spoiler.
jeez.
I mean, he probably gets eaten by a zombie, right? I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? But then he leaves. She gets drunk, and somehow ends up. I mean, for the most part, like who cares? But like the other stuff, she goes and see her parents and tells them and stuff.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say that part is hilarious.
that part is funny, I guess.
Tony
Yeah.
Shalhoub is fantastic. Whatever Rose, the mom, I forget her name.
What he just did in this one
Fantastic.
episode, Tony Shalhoub, was
Yeah.
better than anything I had seen when we watched Monk.
Sure. I was definitely thinking like he must have really like taken off. Like the other seasons are like much more like their whole episodes that are much more centric to. He's got some big like actual B plots and stuff, which
Oh,
is
okay.
fun.
Yeah, he wasn't in this whole lot.
He must have tested well
He
in the audience.
10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10 shown Tony Shalhoub.
I mean, the mom too. I think those two really like they jump.
They work
jump
well.
off.
They work well together too. But she basically, what we see her like go to the, like, was she just in her apartment seeing like the setup for tomorrow?
Yeah,
Her
from
place. Grabbed a bottle of like wine or whatever that was and drank all of it, and then ended up back at the Gaslight later that night. And then the guy that was like emceeing walked off the stage, and she just kind of wandered on to kind of wax philosophical to herself, but then ended up doing a banger set.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying stuff that was real about the stuff that happened that night about like her husband leaving and
But like with her like natural, cause she talked like that. It was kind of cool because she did talk like that, the whole episode where she would like say something and then make like a funny comment or like say it funny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, say it like weird. And so she was doing that then drunk. So it was and then I think she
And then busted her tits out.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and then she showed us the goods, if you will.
Which Joe and I were both saying, like, what did you say? Like, there's one thing I remember about this episode.
Yeah, it was just like when I was thinking back, because a lot of times we like in the preamble we talk about like things you remember from like the pilot, and like when I think back about this, I'm just like, I remember the premise. I also remember that she showed her boobs, and I just feel like if I come in and just be like, only thing I remember about the first episode was boobs, it just seems a little unseemly.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, that was very surprising.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they do it in a surprising, like, funny way. It's not like a normal, like HBO, like, kind of gratuitous way, although we did see a burlesque boob at one point. But I do like the way that they kind of shock you with it, and then, like, because that's not a thing that this is not like a show like that, like that has like nudity in it the rest of the series, you know.
just those season 1 boobs, and then
I mean, I guess that is a thing. That season 1, episode 1 boob.
Yeah, get you hooked.
get you
When you put it like that.
so
yeah.
and then she gets arrested.
Oh,
Yeah,
right, for her boobs out.
I mean, we kind of talked about this
Mm.
but in the beginning, so the stuff we talked about at the beginning. The bigger thing is then also the
For,
lady,
like, public indecency.
the lady that works at the club, Susie,
Mm-hmm.
like bails her out of jail, and then kind of is like, "Hey, kid, you got something? Let me show you what's up."
Yeah, and Susie works at the Gaslight. I don't know if she's like she was behind the bar when we saw her the first couple times, and was pretty like salty. I don't know, pretty like she did not want anything to do with these people. She doesn't like Joel's comedy. She's like rolling her eyes.
Well, she knows it's stolen
That's probably because she knows it's stolen.
because she said it. She was like, "He steals his stuff."
Ah, okay. She like has noticed that Midge is always coming in to bribe the whoever's running the show to get a better set time for Joel. But then she sees Midge and her boobs. She did try to also help her not get arrested because she's like, she's new. She like doesn't know the rules or whatever.
Drunk, like she's just
Yeah.
She literally just wandered in here off the street.
And then they put her in the cop car, and next to her already in the back of the cop car is Lenny Bruce that
Lenny
she had
Bruce.
seen. So she knows him. Well, has seen his comedy.
Yeah. And then she, after she gets bailed out, she like, I guess she thinks about it, and she decides she does want to get Susie's help to like get good at being funny in front of people.
And then she goes back and bails out Lenny Bruce just to ask him if he actually like loves what he's doing, and he kind of doesn't really. Gives her a kind of a non-answer, but she's like, "Yeah, you love it." Are you guys aware of Lenny Bruce? This is like a weird thing about this show to me, is that Lenny Bruce was a real comedian who like
I know that part.
was like arrested for being, I mean, I think he had a lot of troubles, but was like arrested for like obscenity all the time because you weren't supposed to like say certain things back then, even like in your comedy.
Just like today.
Which is like a lot of comedians do, is push the envelope like George Carlin did and whatnot.
I'm vaguely familiar with Lenny Bruce, but
yeah, if you like really into like gross like obscene humor, you probably heard the name.
I have not.
All right.
Clean cut Joe over here. Pristine haircut. Pristine.
Hometown Joe. So modest.
Listening to some Lenny Bruce will like put some hair in my chest.
Yeah, or wherever.
If only.
Joe's going to come here next week, and he's going to be a Yeti.
Just on the chest. All of his perfect head hair just moved right down
Just
the
migrating
sternum.
down.
Yeah, I mean, but when they got
sternum coif.
when they got done with the like whole housewife stuff, and then got into like right after he bombed, this episode just took off.
Yeah.
And it was great. It was like getting good. It was a very gradual, and then that like the it really shot up exponentially after that.
Yeah.
Solid.
Ready to roll.
Do you guys got anything else to say about this episode?
I feel like I can't really say anything else because I've seen every other episode except for the next one.
Yeah. I really liked how Midge was written. She was good. Like her.
Yeah. Are you guys Gilmore Girls fans? Does this feel like that to you?
No, I'm not a Gilmore Girls fan.
no.
No.
Okay. There was a lot of stuff I noticed in this that, like, after watching it, you don't really think about, where, like, their dialogue is fast, but then it's also, like, not just, like, Midge, who Rachel Brosnahan can, like, really pull that off, but then it's, like, she's got something going on, and then, like, Abe will, like, walk by in the background and say something hilarious and just keep going, and you just kind of blow past it because it's not, like, the actual, like, dialogue you're supposed,
Yeah.
But there's a lot of that.
Yeah, it's fast and like quippy, which is very just like CW, right?
Mm.
When that was where Gilmore Girls
WB.
was, right? WB or whatever. It has like, if WB is like the or CW would be like the poor man's Amazon Prime, like or for this show, like it's like that, but like I don't know, not as campy.
All right.
As WB and CW shows are and were.
When I think of Gilmore Girls, and this is probably just horrifically wrong, I just think of those two, the mom and daughter, just doing that just back and forth as fast as humanly possible, and not like the rest of the world doing that along like with them. But I couldn't tell you.
Joe, anything else before predictions?
Nope.
All right, well, let's do it then. I guess should I do mine first since I'm the brand newer one to the show?
Noob,
Yeah.
the virgin.
Number 1, Midge is on the Tonight Show.
Ooh, with
With who?
Whoever's there.
Jimmy Fallon?
with.
I looked.
So we're
90-year-old
jumping
Midge.
to.
I looked it up. No, I looked it up. The Tonight Show debuted in like 1954.
Yeah, wasn't
56.
it?
So it was
Jimmy
Johnny
Carson?
Johnny Carson. Jimmy.
Was that the Tonight Show? I think so.
Yeah. So I believe him, but whoever, if she goes and sees like Jay Leno or something like that, that'll be fine with me too. Number 2, I think an assassination happens. I don't know what.
Cerebral.
Well, I don't know. It's like somewhere between like the 40s and like the 70s. Someone was getting assassinated every 6 months in like the United States, right?
Sure.
So,
like Dr. MLK, is that?
yeah,
Is that
like
what we're
him,
doing?
for instance, or like JFK.
Oh, right. Any of the Ks.
Yeah.
Really, if you got a K,
You got 3 letters and it ends in K.
you got assassinated.
Man, look out.
Number 3, I think Susie is dead or gone.
Oh, interesting.
And then since the rabbi was a kind of a big running joke, I think the rabbi is mentioned or is back.
Okay.
Again.
All right.
Cool.
I could see it.
I have that there's a flash forward to 2023.
Oh God.
Tonight Show.
Yeah. I don't really know how that happens because, again, like Maisel would probably be like 90 years old, but like maybe it's like her grandkid.
Yeah,
or
there would
something.
be 70,
Ooh,
basically
grandkid.
70 years after this first episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
65, I guess, technically.
So, yeah, but somehow flash forward to 2023. People are in a museum looking at Miss Maisel.
The world's first woman comedian.
I think that there's a trip to LA. I think that we step outside the boundaries of New York. I also thought that New York City was very interestingly portrayed here. In just that, like, it looks very busy. It's like very crowded. Like there's the scene where she's like going to the deli to like get something, and it's like there's like a long line, and she's like cutting the line and stuff. I just think a lot of times when stuff is based in New York City, it doesn't feel like it feels just like every other city, but this
Sure.
very much felt like a bustling dense city.
Yeah, agreed.
So yeah, anyways, they take a trip out to LA where it's going to be a little bit more spread out. I think Maisel is on TV somehow.
Like the Tonight Show,
It
for
could be the
instance?
Tonight Show
Mhm.
somehow on TV.
Mm.
And then my last one is that we get to see a horse.
Of course.
Of course.
Mr. Ed.
Just a horsey.
This is probably pre-50s, right? Or maybe early 50s.
Mr. Ed? No idea. 60s?
Definitely in the 50s.
They had horses back then.
Love
They
it.
did
Mm-hmm.
a lot more. I don't know if there's less horses today or not, I guess.
On TV. Okay, like I said, I've seen all this, so I started to do just kind of normal finale predictions. So I said greater than one funeral.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 funerals.
2 or more funerals.
2 or more funerals.
Said that really difficultly.
Yeah, I was using the symbols because I was typing. It's easier to type.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
And I didn't do greater than or equal to because I don't know how to type that on my keyboard. So 2 or more. But number 2 is one of the kids. Oh, we didn't even talk about it. She's got 2 kids, Ethan and Esther. And Esther was a baby in this, and Ethan was a couple of years old.
You've already talked about them more than they were in the show.
Yeah. I think one of the kids is following in Midge's footsteps.
As a serial killer.
Yeah, if that's what she's doing, and that's what they do. Number 3, I think Abe plays piano. Abe, when he was like pissed and they were freaking out about Joel leaving Midge, he ran into the other room and slammed a bunch of things and then was playing piano loudly. And I want that bookend.
All right, your bookend is piano. Mine is the rabbi.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then I have another bookend is just that someone is arrested. Hopefully.
Lenny Bruce just again.
Constantly.
Maybe Lenny.
Maybe Lenny. Okay, well, the finale, which I believe is in May 2023, it is called 4 Minutes. We'll be back in a
Type 4.
couple seconds. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of the marvelous Mrs. Maisel. It was called 4 Minutes. Jimmy, do you have a write-up?
Is that a Kanye song?
4 minutes? Or Jimmy,
Is
do you
that
have a
a
write-up?
Is that a Rihanna? I'm gonna think about it. In 1965, San Francisco, drug-addicted Lenny Bruce can barely perform. After countless arrests, the controversial comic is now banned from most clubs. Bruce declines Susie's management offer, while Midge avoids seeing him so diminished. Meanwhile, in 1961, Midge bails out Susie, who became combative when police found her sleeping on a park bench. Moish and Shirley are retiring to Florida, so that's Joel's parents that we did not meet in the pilot. Gordon Ford, resentful at being coerced to have Midge on the show, turns her appearance into a brief human interest spot with his lady writer. Midge hijacks the segment and gives a sensational stand-up performance. Gordon is initially seething but becomes impressed and invites Midge to the guest couch. He promises viewers the marvelous Mrs. Maisel will be on the show again, then leans over and whispers she's fired. In a flashback to 6 months earlier, Bruce tells Midge she will be famous if she claims the spotlight. In 2005, Midge, in her 70s, lives alone in a palatial Manhattan apartment. Her and Joel's wedding photo is prominently displayed on a desk there. Midge, maintaining a busy career, calls Susie, now retired in the tropics. They simultaneously watch Jeopardy videotapes, joking and reminiscing. And everyone lives happily ever after.
No one, they're still alive to this day.
No one ever dies.
Not in this world.
Just this once.
Joe, this is the first time you've seen the finale.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've all first seen the finale.
Yeah.
I guess actually, Jimmy. Now you've seen the whole. You've seen the whole show now. Thoughts?
Good. It good. Watch. Now.
Good.
Yeah, it was. Well, I was surprised because so the like flash forward at the end, that was something that was really prominent in this last season. I've kind of been like iffy about it, but then like until the last like 10, 15 minutes or however that last thing was, there was like a little bit of jumping there, but like not like the flash forward stuff. So I was kind of confused. Like, is this just gonna be totally different than the rest of the season?
So they've been flashing to 2005, or just all over the place?
Just kind of all over to like what her kids are doing, and then her and Susie being older and kind of being on the outs. Like Susie was not her manager at the end of her career. So yeah, and just kind of wrapping which is a cool way I think to wrap up the final season. But yeah, they did a lot of there were a lot of like longer scenes I felt in this episode compared to the pilot. Did it seem that way? Is that just
I think
me?
so, because it's just a lot of it is the setup for the Gordon Ford show. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of it is set up for the Gordon Ford show, and then the middle act is just the Gordon Ford show.
Right.
And all that comes with that, and her doing her bit.
Yeah. Obviously the Gordon Ford show part of it was like a long part of the episode, but even like her parents like just like trying to get a cab, like her dad trying to get a hold of her mom, and then them they were just in the street trying to hail a cab for what seemed like forever on the show.
I know. It's like, you guys are. How far away are you? Because you're going as fast as this traffic that's not moving whatsoever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big city. They're not gonna make it.
I didn't know whether or not it was like a big traffic jam all of a sudden for whatever reason.
Yeah, they didn't really say.
It's a shift change.
It was a shift change.
I don't really understand how that works.
Yeah. So when some people work their entire shift, then they change it, and other people come and take their place. So because all the cabbies were driving back to the garage to shift change.
Gotcha.
Yeah, drop their cars off.
Because they don't want to work no more.
You know, first shift.
You feel like they would like
shift.
stagger that a little bit.
Yeah.
Every cabbie's. Yeah, it seems weird that every cabbie would be done at the exact same time.
Well, yeah, and they're not even just yellow cabs. There was like other ones too.
Every company.
So I would assume they're different
is
cab
done.
companies.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's probably not how it works, but it does work like that for comedy. I liked it. I thought it was fun. Why is Joel back?
Joel's been they've
never
been like
leave.
on and off for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and like they're trying to figure out how to like raise their kids and stuff. Okay. And I think their parents like lived together for a hot second.
Like Midge and Joel's parents?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot going on. Well, after I think probably from the second episode on, we see Joel's parents a lot and interacting with her parents a lot, and it's a whole thing.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like another show that does that, where you have, I don't know. All I'm thinking of is Willy Wonka or his grandparents all in the same bed. That's what this is.
Okay. Same thing. Got it. I liked it. I mean, I enjoyed this last episode based on what I've seen. Joe, what'd you feel about it?
I like that you get a last adventure, one last plot, and with that, like one last like bit, right? Because I feel like in watching the show, you're I picture that a lot of the show is her struggling against the system and trying to find her spot. And along with that, like doing a lot of like real solid stand-up sets and like telling actual jokes like she did in the first episode. And so with this one, there is, one more struggle of trying to get on the show. And then once on the show and she's getting screwed over, then still getting to do her bit. And I like when shows have that kind of thing in a finale where it's not just wrapping up all of the, loose ends and plot stuff and, saying goodbye to characters. Like there is still just like one more, like there's one more episode of TV. It's not just epilogue.
Not just epilogue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Game of Thrones. Get it together.
Yeah. Game of
Books. Figure it out, books.
Those books are never going to end. Never, ever, ever.
No, not those books. No. Well, they have. They're done.
I think what's interesting, that they very much make a point of her, that she's like isolated. Like she has in like the present day plot of like the 1965 when she's trying to get on the show or whatever. She still has, is it Susie? As her manager, right? Or at least working with her. And then she has like her, the people that came to see her at the show, her parents and Joel and their friends, Archie and someone.
Imogene.
Yeah. But I get the impression that because she's doing all this stuff, it's really like Susie that she's maybe working with day to day, but then the rest of her family like maybe sees her whenever. Because I got the impression that it was a big thing that they were going to go see her.
Yeah, well, I think that was more around the fact that they were not okay with this choice that she's made. And in fact, when like at one point, like they just literally, and he kind of saw that a little bit with this of like someone would say something to like one of the parents and it just like was not like translating, and I think maybe that's something that parents maybe do. But like for the longest time they didn't even acknowledge that she was like a comedian, and then when like they finally did, they came to a set and she didn't tell her, and obviously her stuff like normally is pretty obscene, and like she's hanging out with Lenny Bruce and she's like just kind of saying whatever kind of horrible things come out of her mouth, which is very, very funny. And so then it was like, oh my God, like my daughter is this monster. And so this was like a big deal that they were actually like coming to support her. They've not been supportive in this.
Yeah.
I mean, I also got the impression that this is her first like Tonight Show. This is like, you're on Carson. That's this big of a deal.
Yeah. But yeah, it struck me a little bit of just like the isolation of her, that like it felt like she didn't really have people that she was close to in that 1965 scene, except like Susie and like maybe Lenny Bruce, because she had a scene with him. It seemed like he was some sort of like mentor or something. And then when it skips ahead to 2005, it's her in like a business meeting where she's got a bunch of people working for her and they're figuring out her like holiday schedule. And she says that she wants to be, in New York for like Christmas, because maybe not Christmas, for the holidays. She
said the holidays.
Yeah, she wants to be in New York for the holidays because she's never in New York for the holidays. So like that alone tells me that like she's still working, still hustling, still like out by herself. Like if she's typically not home for the holidays.
Well, and also she was like not okay with having an open Tuesday. She's like, nothing on Tuesday.
Yeah. And then after that, you have her walking through her like giant penthouse.
Yeah.
Huge dining room. But it's just, there's like workers there, but she's otherwise there by herself. She's eating dinner by herself. And then she pours herself a glass of Blanton's and then is watching Jeopardy on tape with her friend who is living somewhere in Europe, I guess, because it's just like based on time.
Yeah, the Wikipedia said tropics.
Oh, yeah. I guess maybe the other direction, somewhere
It's an island somewhere. There's
Yeah.
there's lots of islands in the world.
But yeah, so they very much show her as like very alone, although she has this like one friend. But even that one friend, it's like, are they really gonna make time for each other than like watching Jeopardy every now and then?
Maybe they watch Jeopardy like every day.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I mean, yeah, those are on like every day.
But is that like is that an ongoing theme? Because the impression that I get from that is that they're trying to say that like success is isolating. That like to really make it in a thing, you have to put all yourself into your work, and that makes you, kind of have to put aside other things. And that for some people, like, she didn't necessarily look unhappy.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get that
Fair.
impression, but just that like that's just what it is for some people.
I mean, she was laughing a lot at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
True. With her pal.
Yeah, and there wasn't ever a moment of just like her being like, "Oh, my kids never call" or something, or like a longing look at a photo album or something. She's just like having her day. Like,
yeah. Well, and Susie kind of is that too, right? She made a point of saying that like at the beginning when she was confessing to Midge that she had gone to Gordon Ford's wife to ask this favor, and she's like, they were a couple. And she was saying like, there's not anyone for me,
Yeah, same
kind of a
way.
deal. So maybe it's they both have that, but so then they've found each other in that spot.
What man could keep up with Midge anyway these days, Seems like in
Or ever.
1958, hilarious, strong-willed woman. That's like, everyone knows she is that now. It's probably going to be very difficult for a man to handle back then.
Yeah,
because they wouldn't
with the
like
expectations.
Yeah, they definitely go like deep into the expectations of women back then.
Yeah, kind of figured.
Which probably really, maybe just on the surface are different now, but probably not as much as we, would like to think.
I mean, I hope no one's waking up at 3 a.m. to put something on so they can get a ray of sunshine in their eyeballs before their husband wakes up, so they can wipe it all off, so they can act like they're just perfect all the time. Because that's really, that's just sad for everybody. Like,
Yeah, no one's having a good time.
Not truly, at least. Not true.
I assume that's what my wife is doing.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, it's on TV. It must be true.
This is where you learn about women.
TV.
Everything I've ever known.
I have watched a lot of Jersey Shore, so I do know a lot about women.
Binders full.
Well, it sounds creepy. Should we see how we did for predictions?
Nah.
Jimmy, wait, who went first? Did I?
I think you did, yeah.
I think it was me.
Well, my first one is Midge is on the Tonight Show. I mean, it's like this universe's Tonight Show.
They're in like the NBC building.
They're in Rockefeller. Yeah, I would give it to you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not getting anything else. So, I said there would be an assassination. There was no big news events.
Oh.
I said Susie was dead or gone. She was very much there the whole time.
Important part of the show.
And then I said the rabbi kind of jokes would come back, and I don't think they even said rabbi.
No.
My only hope was
lots of other Jewish jokes.
My only hope was her stand up, and she made other Jewish jokes, but no rabbi jokes. 1 point though.
I had a flash forward to 2023, which was close. They made it to 2005, and that's what I was picturing, like old man, old lady, Maisel.
I guess she'd be like 100 at that point.
Yeah. Who knows? Technology, right? So yeah, not quite.
It's not that good currently, Joe.
Right now is 2023. Oh, that's right. A trip to LA. There wasn't. Maisel on TV. That one for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
She made the most of it. And then I had we get to see a horsey, and I don't remember seeing one.
I do not recall a horse.
Yeah.
Man, that would have been a perfect joke when Rose and Abe were looking for a ride to the
They ride a
studio.
horse and carriage in.
Where else? Or just like I was thinking, like a cop.
Oh,
Kramer
Like
comes
New York.
riding up on a horse.
Yeah.
buggy.
Okay, I had 2 or more funerals. We had 0.
0 funerals.
One of the kids follows in Midge's footsteps. We didn't see the kids at all in this episode.
mm-hmm.
How old are the kids now? In this?
Let's see. So the furthest back we went was like 1961 or something.
Yeah, it was 61
so-
where she did the show.
65,
so.
I thought.
I think it was
well, yeah.
65 when they saw Lenny Bruce when he was crappy,
Okay.
and then we went back to 61, and I think we
Yeah, because 65 was in San
stayed
Francisco.
there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we stayed there until they went 6 months back to see Lenny when they were eating Chinese food.
Yeah. So 61. So it's 3 years after. So they weren't that much older, the kids.
Yeah, I want to say that they kind of progressed by like year by season in this, because like the daughter was like actually like walking around and stuff, and the little kid was in school. So then like we did see them in flash forwards as adults though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Who's to say? Number 3, Abe did not play piano. But number 4, someone was arrested, and that someone was Susie this time,
Yep.
and not Midge or Lenny.
Yeah, the person who got arrested was interesting, but someone did get arrested.
Yeah.
So 1.
1.
We all got 1.
Onesies?
Onesies.
Wanzels.
1.
It's good. It's a good show.
Mm-hmm.
Watch it.
Pretty good. It's they're like 45 to an hour,
Yeah, they're like 50
minutes.
some. And I'm interested to like just immediately start this over because like, so are people who's writing this? I didn't really look deep into that, but like writers, are they in the writer's room pitching like a tight 5? Is there one person writing these bits?
Oh, like who's actually
Is this
writing the
modeled
stand-up?
after someone's actual life? What's happening?
These are questions.
Is
I
it the
cannot
Gilmore
answer.
Girls lady? Does she just want to be a stand-up comic?
Maybe.
But she's
It's
afraid to
good.
do
It's
to
funny.
stand up.
Yeah,
She's like, I'll just write it and someone else can do it.
yeah,
Then I'll know if it's funny.
it is.
It was funny. I liked the stand up parts. That's it. That's gonna do it for us, I suppose, today. Thank you for listening, listeners. If you'd like to get a hold of us to do some show suggestions or whatnot, you can at FNL Podcast on the Gmail, on the Twitter. There's a Facebook. There's an Instagram. Right?
Just trailing off on the social media.
They're all the same. They're all the same, right? So FNL.
Truth Social.
Truth
Nope.
Social.
What Threads?
Yeah, are we on
Blue
Threads yet?
Sky.
Yeah.
The Threads, the Instagram to Threads conversion is real easy.
Okay.
Oh, you on Threads, Joe?
Yeah. That doesn't say anything for how good Threads is. I'll just say if you have Instagram, it makes it real easy to sign up for Threads.
That's fair. I feel like at this point, I want to be an old man and just say, I'm gonna wait for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not interested in jumping in.
Just gonna hold out on the Twitterverse.
Maybe I'll try to get like Amazon at Threads or something like that. So maybe I can. Like, those are probably all already taken by
You'd think.
people trying to get paid. So we'll see you next week, listeners. Thank you again for stopping on by. You've been watching that Nick Fury show?
Oh yeah.
Is that any good?
I think so.